Justine Harrison. My mother. So who was she? Where'd you meet her?
Well, the first time I saw her was at the Rock Creek Horse Show. She was just 19. An incredibly beautiful girl flying over the jumps on a chestnut stallion. I remember she had a long black braid down the back, and it would whip up against her in the same rhythm she'd put the crop to the horse. Well, she came in first. And when the champagne was being passed around the winner's circle, she put some in her trophy, dipped a sugar cube in it, and fed it to the horse. Then she lifted the trophy and the toast to the crowd and drank the rest herself.
So why are you telling me all this now?
I want you to have a sense of her. How outrageous she was, how enchanting. I made a decision in that moment that I would make her want me. And I did.
I guess she usually got what she wanted, no matter what the cost.
No, your mother was used to having things. She'd grown up with wealth and took it for granted. Even though she resented the trappings of it. She was sort of a, well, renegade to her class.
A social reformer.
Mm-hmm. In theory, yes. Well, I suppose if it had been years later, she would have undone her hair and marched for peace and equal rights. But at that time, she had to be content with just breaking the rules.
Apparently.
Oh, she'd raise hell, make everyone furious, and then she'd bewitch them into forgiving her.
Yeah, I know the type.
At first, I thought she saw me to annoy her father, because he had so much and I had nothing. Nothing but Justine.
Go on.
Oh, she and I, we'd sneak into the barn. We'd lie there together for hours. I'd tell her tales of the Harrisons over the generations. The family of rebels who never knuckled under.
Well, she fell under your Irish charm.
All I knew was, Ryan, that I finally had a reason to do what I'd been doing all the years I'd been in this country. Working my tail off to become something. Somebody. And the reason now was Justine. She was my passion, Ryan.
Right. But, contrary to the story that I cut my teeth on, you didn't quite wind up in the happily ever after.
Ryan, I know you're hurting. But, you see, I need you to understand. The love that your mother and I began with was as real and deep as any two people have ever shared. We were totally committed to each other.
So what happened? I mean, how could Carl or anyone else come between you two?
How did Grant come between you and Vicky?
Yeah, right. So, what split you two apart?
I think it all started spinning out of control when Grant was born.